Young ladies and gentlemen, it's spoiled in France. It's spoiled in France, but it's spoiled beyond spoiled. This customs duty issue has just plunged France into endless concern. France no longer has a solution. The number is very high, meaning you won't believe the figures. Yes, just 3 days after this customs duty was set. And on the other side, it's also spoiled with Donald Trump. The policy he decided to implement, this policy is not working. It's not working at all. And because China has decided to stand up to America. You know, yesterday, America had given an ultimatum until April 8th. On April 9th, so this morning, America increased China's customs duties to 104%. Imagine, from 34 they went up to 104%. China also said nothing. It too, it doesn't speak, it doesn't give warnings. It too, it went up to 84%. China is reasonable, it has measured, which cannot affect China. 80%. But it's already a nonsense act that Donald Trump does not understand. Where we are talking right now, Donald Trump is overwhelmed. He no longer knows what to do with China. No, he is overwhelmed. Meanwhile, France is sinking. Europe even, we don't talk about it. As it is France that is the gateway, the showcase of Europe. What France is currently a victim of. The French government has come out to speak. It is the spokesperson of the French government who has come out. That is to say, France is lamenting. France has even opened its two hands to place them on the Wailing Wall, to implore Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm using anaphora. That's anaphora. Yes, it's like saying that France doesn't even know where to turn anymore. Meanwhile, China is calm. In terms of the global market, China has a good position so far. But the American stock market is in free fall. The European stock market, we don't even talk about it. China is sitting and watching calmly like a samurai in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening in France? It's terrible, and that's what we are going to talk about. Yes, and for us Africans, it pleases us. France already has an economy. Then free. Then this comes on top of it. Even the words of the French government spokesperson, no. It delights the Africans. So much so that it's intense. So, I ask you to share this video conference as much as possible. Give it lots of likes. And all those who have not yet subscribed to our page, please subscribe. But above all, make sure to share as much as possible so that Africans receive the information. Thank you. Because as Africans, we must stay informed by the minute about what is happening. It's tense. It's the war of the elephants. There you go. The roosters have nothing to do with it. The roosters can only observe. Well, I mean the smaller ones is the war of the powers. But we must follow what is happening. It allows us to make good decisions. Let's go. Let's go into the depths. Make sure you're already subscribed to the page and have activated the notification bell. According to official information, nearly 28,000 French companies will be affected by the tariffs that the United States has imposed on many countries around the world. Maranatha. The taste of it. 28,000 French companies will be affected. Share this video conference with me. Share it in all the groups. Yeah, 28,000. I did not say 28. No. I did not say 200. 28. No. I did not say 2,800. I said 28,000 French companies. So it's all of France. This statement was made by the spokesperson of the French government, Sophie Primus, during a press briefing in Paris. The French government was forced to organize a press briefing, on account of which press briefing the spokesperson delivered. But the truth must be told. There you have it. Let the world know what France is going through. While France said it could manage without Africa, now here are the United States of America coming to hit France. Let's go. She says this. She says, we are conducting an inventory with the industrialists, with the farmers, with all the professional sectors to assess the impact, to also help them find new export opportunities outside the United States to compensate for the losses. This is a placeholder text. That is to say, when it becomes complicated, we need to look for other export avenues to compensate for the losses. And where will these avenues be? Africa. That's why Africans must indeed also increase their customs duties. We need to increase. Even if it will affect us, we need to increase. An eye for an eye, time for time. Yes. Let's go. Share this video conference. I want a lot of sharing. It motivates me, put a lot of heart into it. Yes. So, she continues. She says that we are taking inventory to find new export avenues outside the United States to compensate for the losses, whether France will find them. She continues by saying, we have in France about 28,000 companies that will be affected by these customs duties. Many. Some will be greatly affected. Some will be less affected. This is what she indicated, adding that it was still too early to say what impact this new situation would have on growth and employment in France. Ha 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 ha. France talks about growth. There will be no more growth. It's decline. The issue of employment, for quite some time now, there are not even jobs in France anymore. Because the state has cut subsidies for many state entities that work for the French administration. We saw young students take to the streets of Paris to protest against budget cuts. Young university students protested because even the university budget, they cut. Private companies. The French state has increased taxes. They have to pay more than they used to. Meanwhile, where they exported their largest market, the tap has been turned off. Maranatha. So, the issue of employment. Soon, many French people will come to seek employment in Africa. Maranatha. They will come to seek employment in Africa. Yes. And we will see how they will get the visa to come to us. Then she added this. This lady added this. Yes. What did she say? She added that it was still early to say what impact. There you go. She also informed that the French President Macron intended to organize a meeting of the Strategic Council for Foreign Trade on May 13th to ensure the protection of French interests. Here it is. The headline news. While China is relentlessly challenging the United States of America, like never before, the United States is also challenging France. And then, here are those in front of whom they stand. So, this transfer market, we will continue to follow, dear ladies and gentlemen. Everything that will result from it, we will come back to it. To analyze, here on the platform of Awakening Consciousness. Thank you to each and every one of you. I will be back shortly with more news. By the grace of God, the Almighty, this was the voice of your one and only samurai. Thank you.